Everglades National Park. This is on our way to Everglades National Park. We went in March of 2019. Our camping spot was in a large plain area, and we set up our camp. We had a fire ring and, of course, a picnic table, and the boys are helping the dad to set up the camp. Our view was beautiful. I mean, the on the far right, you see the water, which is and also the keys, the small islands off of the coast, and the bathroom was close by, not too far, and parking spot was not too far, and so it was a perfect spot. Nice sea breeze coming through, and it was a perfect spot for setting up the tent. We decided to remove the rain fly because there was no prediction of rain, and the view was fantastic, especially at night. You could look at the stars up on the sky. Sky was clear and it was awesome. This seagulls were flying around where we camped in groups and flocks, and it was fun for the kids to see and run behind them and try to fly like them. The boys had a lot of fun flying kites in the sea breeze. You can see the keys and the islands in the background, but the sea breeze was awesome and perfect for flying kites. Don't close. There were plenty of opportunities for hiking and well paved paths. The only concern at that time was alligators because we had just gotten to the park and we were not sure whether alligators would be lurking in the bushes or, the swampy areas around us. So we were cautious, but we went for a hike. At Flamingo campgrounds, there was a camp store which had bikes for rent. So we rented a few bikes and went on a bike ride. It was fun for both the children and also myself. All of us went on bikes, trying to go to other campgrounds and also the hikes that allowed bikes. We saw manatees in the wild. That's the very first time we see it in the wild. So these are animals that are in the water. They have a long nose that looks like the trunk of the elephant, but shorter, of course. They eat leaf material, and they are vegetarians. They are harmless and gentle creatures that we found near the marina. So, mangrove trees are found all over the Everglades National Park. Mangrove plants are unique because they are capable of surviving flooding, or the roots can be submerged in the water. Even if they are submerged, they send out some kinds of roots which stick out onto the surface of the ground, which breathes. So that's how they are able to survive this water logging conditions in the mangrove area. We try to watch sunrises when we go camping. So this was a day in the morning. The sky was clear and perfect day to watch the sunrise, with the keys, the islands in the background, and water, and the land we can stand on. It's marvelous to watch the sunrise in the east. And we spotted a dolphin in the wild. Very first time that I'm seeing a dolphin, and that too in the wild here in Everglades. He was just basking around, in that area and went away. We decided to go on a boat ride to watch the sunset, and it was an awesome experience. We got to see some birds and their nests. They had even little ones, and beautiful clouds in the background, and it was a awesome evening with the sea breeze on us, on our faces. The boys loved it, and we had a fun time. Although we stayed in Flamingo campgrounds, the main visitor center was in Royal Palm, which was an awesome location. They had made nice walkways for us to walk around in the back of the visitor center.
The lady is singing for us here. She might be trying to find her lover in that tree. They are going into the breeding season. She's probably
We went on a tour with the Everglades National Park Institute by the Florida National Parks Association with Dan Garcia and one other assistant lady.
Wait. Let's go look for it. Look for what we found. Then maybe we should get this leaf. Nope. Find this one. Right there.
We also learned that there were passages uh, under the roads to allow alligators and other wildlife to pass across the road and not get hit by the cars. Overall, it was a very nice experience, and I highly recommend it. It was about 2 hours long, and we had a good time. Well, on our way out from the national park, we got to see a sign that said Panther Crossing. Well, we didn't see any panthers, but that is something we never see every day. And we had a great time, and we walked away with the peace of Everglades in our hearts.